More people are turning away from traditional knee and hip replacement surgeries and are starting to use stem cell therapy instead. Shannon Smith takes a look at why some seniors are opting for injections.
For her 71st birthday, Nan Scott threw herself a party and got some new knees.
And we all drank a margarita to stem cells.
Instead of a traditional knee replacement surgery, she chose to try stem cell injections.
I don't want to be taking drugs. I don't want to have a lot of contraptions in my body. I want my own body to repair itself.
Optimal Health specializes in regenerative medicine. They're using stem cell therapy to heal joint issues in places like knees, hips, and shoulders.
Stem cells are the body's master cells. They are found in various tissues, and they have the ability to take on the properties of other cells.
Dr. Charlotte McDonald administers the stem cell injections. This clinic uses umbilical stem cells donated at hospitals from live C-section births.
We dethaw the stem cells and then perform the joint injection.
The injection process only takes a few minutes and doesn't look much different from getting a vaccine.
Needles and doctors are like kryptonite to Superman to me. I just get so nervous and scared over that.
But the needles scared Brad Bentley less than the idea of a full hip replacement. And 9 weeks after his hip injections, he says he's walking better than he has in a long time.
I'm up and I'm at the swimming pool doing my therapy like 7:30 every morning. I'm losing weight, everything. I have more energy than I ever had in the last 3 years.
I just think it's exciting that we're at the forefront of medicine, and I think in 10 years, this is going to be a very popular treatment.
While embryonic stem cells are still highly controversial, stem cells from umbilical cords are legal to use in the U.S. Doctors say these stem cell injections can last up to 10 years. Suicide rates among young people continue to rise. That's according to a new study from Harvard University. Researchers looked at government data from 2000 to 2016 and found suicide deaths increased to their highest point among 15 and 19-year-olds and in young adults during that time. They also found males were more than 4 times more likely to take their own lives than females. If you or someone you know is suffering from suicidal thoughts, you should call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-8255. A teenager in Kansas is lucky to be alive after a knife impaled his face, nearly cutting an artery that supplies blood to the brain. Now, I do want to warn you, some of you may find these photos disturbing. These x-rays show just how close the knife came to Eli Gregg's carotid artery. The 10-inch knife had to be removed from the 15-year-old's head surgically. Eli's mother said the accident happened while he was playing outside on Thursday and that the close call is not lost on him.
If it would have so much as moved just the slightest up there, it could have been the end of me.
Doctors say Eli is expected to make a full recovery with only a small scar on his face. This Friday is the first official day of summer, and the warmer temps make it the ideal time to fire up the grill or enjoy a family picnic. But that's not without its risks. Meredith Wood has more on how to avoid foodborne illnesses when dining al fresco.
You want your summer to be full of sun and fun, not food poisoning.
When we sit food outside, when it's exposed to high temperatures, or even when it's just out for long periods of time inside, the temperatures can basically create a petri dish for the proliferation of bacteria.
Keep 4 simple things in mind when preparing to eat outside. First, clean. Make sure you're washing your hands with soap and water, as well as keeping the grill and all surfaces clean. Next, separate.
Don't put raw meat anywhere next to anything else you're preparing.
And when packing for a picnic, keep foods and drinks in 2 different coolers. Also,
make sure you cook meat all the way through thoroughly.
Get that food thermometer out of the drawer and use it. 165 degrees Fahrenheit for poultry, 160 for burgers. And finally, let go of the leftovers.
If any foods have been unrefrigerated for more than 2 hours, throw them out.
That time is cut down to 1 hour if it's hotter than 90 degrees outside. For today's Health Minute, I'm Meredith Wood.